Hello, today we're going to show you how to convert your factory magazine in a CZ 7.62x39 pistol rifle to be able to use a AR pattern 7.62x39 magazine. The swap is really easy, but the first thing I should say is that during development of several aftermarket parts here that we make, we've never had any issues with the factory, with the polymer factory magazines. They've been 100% reliable and arguably have some advantages over the steel-bodied AR 7.62x39 magazines. But there is also a case to be made for the steel magazines. So what we're going to show you is a way to use these 7.62x39 style magazines. There's several manufacturers on the market that make them for any AR pattern rifle. And kind of one thing you'll kind of see as we're doing this is that the factory CZ 7.62x39 magazines were designed almost with this in mind, right? The mag catch is nearly identical. The overall dimensions of the magazine very, very similar. So if you've ever taken apart a AR magazine release before, these components are probably going to look very familiar. These are the Bren 2 7.62x39 magazine release components. There's the button that's on the right side of the receiver, spring, left side receiver button or lever, a shim, and this is obviously the magazine catch itself. And these two components will thread together through the lower receiver. So in order to convert between the two magazine styles, the factory magazine and the 7.62x39 AR pattern magazine, all we're going to need to do is remove this shim from the magazine release assembly. So with the shim removed and a mag well sleeve installed, we'll be able to go and use the standard 7.62x39 AR mags. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Here's our 7.62x39 Bren 2 lower receiver. We're going to use the magwell kit that we sell on hbindustries.net. In the bag are going to be two components: the magwell sleeve, which is going to allow us to adapt between, again, the factory 7.62x39 magazine and any NATO pattern magazine, and a little Delrin. It's a 10mm Delrin pin. The Delrin pin allows us to push the magazine release button and remove the mag catch from the side. So the way I like to do it is use the pin to kind of push the mag button in, and we'll rotate the magazine catch. You can rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Either way is fine, but we're going to rotate it counterclockwise to remove it. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate it maybe 10 degrees counterclockwise. And that allows it to stop on the lower receiver, keeps our button fully depressed, and I'm going to put it down on the table and drop our pin into the pocket in the lower receiver. It fits pretty nicely once it's in there, so go ahead and set your pin on the table. Drop your lower onto it if you can. And then we're going to push down, just put downward force on the lower receiver. And you kind of see the magazine catch raise up, and then counterclockwise, just unthread it from the button. Keeping downward force on the lower receiver, keep the spring compressed. Again, that's our magazine release lever. And then you can kind of see the shim, or I shouldn't call it shim, the spacer right there. So you can use your fingers, or tweezers are good too. Kind of reach in, grab that shim or spacer out of there, and then reinstall your magazine catch, this time threading it in clockwise. I don't know that there's a specific number of turns that you need to make with it. I think it may end up varying, lower to lower maybe. What we're gonna do though, once we get everything installed, we can actually tune the engagement of the magazine catch this component, we can tune it left and right by the number of turns or threads that we put between the right side button and the catch itself. So with our spacer removed, let's go ahead and slide in the magwell sleeve. It goes, you insert it from the bottom, and we're gonna use this pocket, this cutout, is gonna go around the mag catch. So have the pocket in the sleeve on the same side as your magazine catch, and just slide the two components together to fully install the magwell spacer. Push the magazine catch down, depress it, and slide the magwell spacer into place. You'll see when it comes through and clicks in over the top of the lower receiver that it's fully seated. So it's captured on the bottom and also captured up here on the top of the lower receiver. Your mag release button should move freely through the pocket of the window and the side of the sleeve. And you can grab one of your 7.62x39 AR pattern magazines and kind of check it. So again, we're just looking to make sure that you have the correct amount of engagement here between see if we can see it on camera, between see it moving there, between the magazine catch and the magazine. We've not had any form of bad luck with any of the magazines on the market. This one, D&H Tactical, the C Products magazines have been flawless for us as well. Even the ProMag 7.62x39 AR pattern magazines have worked. Those I know get mixed reviews in AR pattern rifles, but we've had great luck with them, even again in the Bren 2 7.62 rifles. So that is all you need to do to convert between your CZ Factory 7.62x39 magazine and a standard NATO pattern AR 7.62x39 magazine. For watching the video this far, maybe quick pro tip. If you do want to fully disassemble your magazine release system for some reason, this is that lever that we talked about that's on the left side of your lower receiver. There's a pin right there. There's a roll pin that goes in kind of right in front of the trigger guard. To get that pin out, remove the back strap, and you'll need a fairly long punch, but that's how to remove if you ever need to, or ever want to, how to remove this component, the lever from your magazine catch system. Not needed for this at all, but there it is, pro tip. So again, converting between factory CZ 7.62x39 polymer mags to the readily available steel NATO spec AR 7.62x39 magazines is as simple as installing a magwell sleeve and removing the spacer. Thanks for watching. Safe shooting.